Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are going to be exploring how to get the second character in the brand new DLC, The Storybook Vale. And that character is of course Flynn Rider from Rapunzel's Tangled. Woo! So a lot of people interested in getting Flynn as a villager in their beautiful, beautiful valley. Now you're going to need 2,000 of the new currency points to break down the wall and unlock the wild forest biome. Now I did finish Merida's first opening quest, which may or may not be a prerequisite for unlocking Flynn, so I'm open to finding out about that, but I did complete hers. It's a nice easy one. I can link it in the description below. So after unlocking the jungle, you're going to find yourself heading towards the corner of the new area. So I literally, lads, just searched the length and breadth of the area for new collectibles. We got a bit distracted, but we're back focused on getting Flynn. So this is the area here that you would have seen in the opening cutscene. Basically the story or the quest is all about this wolf protecting something of maleficence. So what we're going to have to do is, once you discover this, you go and head back to the library to talk to your favourite book,
I wonder what
the Lorekeeper, who's going to explain to us what she, he, they think. Okay, judging by that, I'm going to imagine the book is female. So yes, we're just going to learn that there's a supposed wolf protecting the area, but that the book thinks there is more to it than that, and that the portal is a fairy tale trial. And it's a very fun one. It's kind of a twist on the Three Little Pigs, because there's the big bad wolf that we have to kind of expose. So the book's suggestion is to bring Merida with you, and we're going to face the trial together. Even though I don't really think she has much of a part to play in it, but sure, look, she's going to be the common glue, I'd say, for recruiting everyone in the valley. So you would trust that she'd be good at hunting the old wolves, but this is not as plain and straightforward as you might think. So yeah, Merida, she highlights that there's something strange afoot in the woods. So let's go back and take a look. So hightail it back to that corner. And as always, it's always a good idea to get the person in the quest to hang out with you, just in case she disappears or tries to get some free will and make a run for it. But yes, so it seems that kind of gazebo or shrine is a portal to the fairy tale challenge. And of course, like all things in Dreamlight Valley, it's broke and we need to fix it. So we have to get to it. So there's a load of wolf paw prints. So again, no stretch of the imagination as to who do we think left them. So we're going to use our royal net, but in order to manipulate the contraption, we need to find the wheel, and it's actually quite easy to find. I just kind of went over to the corner here and said, what's this sticking out in the bush? Put it back in the mechanism, give it an old spin. Don't have a look at my cluttered inventory because it's lying flat. We do need to we need to hold down our button and give it an old spinning attack. And then we are going into this new kind of dungeon. Ooh, spooky. We can hear the wolf howling. Those lovely lanterns, lots of ink, very scenic and atmospheric. And I'm just showing up in my little jeans and yellow shirt. Time to face the wolf. So again, it's just all about hitting these contraptions. There's like 2 or 3 nice wee puzzles in this that you have to do. It's obviously like an introduction to what other puzzles might be in the expansion. Just clear out a bit of the ink. So it says investigate the mysterious growling doorway, and at first I thought it might be that one, but it is actually this main one over here. Now you just have to kind of come at it at a specific angle so that the prompt appears. And this, air quotes, you can't see me because I'm not on camera, but this wolf is trying to make you believe that he is in fact a wolf. And listen, he's putting up a good case. So what we have to do now is collect proof that Flynn, I mean the wolf, isn't who he says he is. So there are 3 mini quests involved in this to get Flynn. So you have to kind of prove that he doesn't have, that those paw prints aren't his, that the smell isn't his, and that his howl is fake. So spin that for the first gate opening and pop yourself through the doorway, and this is how you prove his paw prints are fake. It's a nice wee puzzle. It's just about matching symbols on a wall to unlock an item. We can't actually get through there because we don't have the correct upgrades, so I suspect we're going to be coming back to this place. But as you can see, the wall has different symbols on it. So number 1 is the wolf, number 3 is the dragon, and number 2 is the castle, I think. So you just go in and 3. There we go. And number 2 is the castle, yep. Now I couldn't find number 4, so what I just done was I went through all of them on number 4 until the correct sequence happened. And I don't actually think number 4 exists, so you do have to do a little bit of deduction. We are investigators after all. You just go to the shield. And there you go. You have some lovely wolf slippers. Which he is using to leave the paw prints. So look at the icon, it's very funny. Wolfish slippers. One of our evidence trail done and dusted. We're going to join CSI after this, lads. We'll pick up as we go along. We'll try and keep the Storybook Vale as clean as possible. Anyone who's followed my Dreamlight Valley videos in the past, you realise I just leave everything everywhere and it's a clutter mess. I'll open this. I don't know what that item is, but we'll check it later. So, next puzzle. So go up the stairs beside the growling door, and you're going to tap the mechanism so you can open that doorway. And we're just going to clear ink along the way. And this is how to disprove Flynn's smell. So he gives you a little bit of like ingredients that you have to remember. So they basically say you only need one thing directly from the wolf, and there's a special rule. Oil can't be used with drool, and you only need one thing from the wolf, so you only need to bring the fur. It has to smell like a forest, so you bring the woodland pine fragrance, and because oil and water don't work together, you only bring the oil. So you use your 3 ingredients. So you're going to use your oil, you're going to use your fur, and you're going to use your pine scent. And if you combine just those 3 ingredients, you will get your fragrance. So I did take too many, apologies for that. I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac. As soon as I get free items, I'm just going to take them all. Mix them together and you get your Eau de Wolf. So again, it's your oil, your fur, and your forest smell. So that's number 2 done. And then the last one is you just have to hightail it over toward that kind of doorway with the green symbol on the ground. And all you do for it is you try digging up the right things. So just try and switch to your shovel. And again, you just have to keep turning it until it matches a symbol. There you go. Not entirely sure why it's castle, but... And this is kind of a fun new type of puzzle in the game. It's kind of like a furniture puzzle. So making moves or decoration puzzles, basically you have to put the right item in the different scenes to make sense. So this is the 3 little pigs. And basically you have to go, number 1, put what you think could be blown away with a bit of huffing and puffing. Number 2 is a bit more sturdier. And number 3, something that definitely could not be huffed and puffed away. So if you go into furniture mode, and for anyone who doesn't know the story of the 3 little pigs, I am very sorry for your loss. But we're going to put the hay bale in number 1 because it can be blown away quite easily. We have the logs for number 2, and then bricks for number 3. And voila. And then it says a curtain has opened at the back of the room revealing something. Pick it up. We can't open those things. We don't have the right upgrade, so we will be coming back. And this is your gramophone, which is how Flynn is projecting a wolf howl. What a genius. Bring the evidence to the door. Okay, so let's hope he believes us. Pick up the money on the way. Always love money. Give the evidence. So yeah, as it kind of turns out, Flynn genuinely believes he's a wolf because chances are he has been tricked or put under a spell by the one and only Maleficent. So yeah, we've got the slippers, we've got the sound effects from the phonograph, not the gramophone as I kept saying. Apologies. And then we have the lovely perfume for the fake smell. And voila! Here's the big bad wolf himself, Mr. Flynn Rider. What a gangster.
Hey, nice to see you.
And the voice. Now I have seen that there's going to be some interactions between him and Rapunzel. Again, it's a bit confusing because they're from 2 separate DLCs, but
nice to see
there are voice lines and comments of the 2. It'd be strange now if you had to have Rapunzel to complete all of his quests, but I'd say there'll be 1 or 2 that you will have to have the previous one bought, so we'll come to that when it appears. But for now, this is basically it, lads. Flynn has joined your valley. The only thing left to do really is when you come back to the valley, you're going to just have to help him set up shop, not literally, figuratively, by placing his lovely house. And the house is actually quite cool, both on the inside and the outside.
I'll see you soon.
So, interact with the source of the corruption, and by doing this, you'll see that gradually, by completing these trials, we're going to edge closer and closer to Maleficent's castle, which is hanging high up in the sky. No need to teleport or run out of the trial, you just automatically appear outside of it. And again, Flynn is happy out that he's not necessarily a wolf anymore. He still has a bit of work to do in reconfiguring his brain, but he's questioning why he was turned into a wolf. Oh, why not? Seems like a fun spell. So anything else we can do? And then again, he says he wants a place to relax. So his home is not actually a home. It's kind of like Daisy's home at Daisy's hairdresser salon. Flynn's home is actually going to be a bar or a pub. And yes, because I am Irish, this pleases me. Oh god, we got rid of a bit of trees there. But anyway, we'll pop it down here and see what the crack is.
Oh, greetings,
So again, you
neighbour.
just have to spend 10,000 star coins. And voila. The local nightclub has arrived. They're really nice decor, aren't they? So, Flynn has arrived. His house is shifting in and out of existence. Okay. and we'll take our infamous bad selfie with new characters. And then when you talk to him, he actually does mention Rapunzel, which is interesting for those who may or may not have a rift in time. I'd be curious to know what the voice line would be if you didn't complete a rift in time, because you do get to mention Rapunzel because he's looking for some blonde lady with long hair.
Oh, you're cracking me up.
So yeah, we can say Rapunzel, and then he kind of freaks out and says, oh gosh, he needs a bit more time to de-wolf himself, kind of like the Beast and Belle. But yes, lads, this is how you unlock Flynn Rider in Disney Dreamlight Valley Storybook Vale. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like, drop a comment. Let us know what you love or hate or are still on the fence about with this new expansion. Let's take a quick look inside. This is going to be my favourite new haunt. It's like a little bar, shebeen with piano. You gotta love it. But yes, until next time, lads, have a great time, keep safe and be good.